Let's be real. Stories are great, but telling people how much more money you have is definitely more impactful on education YouTube. So, if you want to get more clients today, then just get rich. It's probably your best and fastest strategy for success online. So, let me explain to you. First of all, you're probably thinking, why do I have this perspective? Well, I'm a full stack developer with over 16 apps under my belt, and I'm a YouTube portfolio analyst with some custom software that tracks all major creator assets. So, what that means is I study all the top creators, their growth trends, revenue patterns, and general trends. So, this viewpoint of just get rich is based off of hours and hours and hours of research that the average creator would never do. So it's actually an obscene amount of work, but hey, who's counting, right? So what I can see at present is that getting rich first can bypass a lot of headaches and stress when it comes to getting clients online. Now, this might seem straightforward and easy, but it's really not for some people to actually understand, even some of the rich ones. Why? Well, some people just aren't comfortable sharing their finances with the internet. That's usually because they don't have much, or they want to protect what they have, or they're embarrassed about their finances, or they feel cringe about talking about finances, or they don't feel adequate when it comes to their earning potential or what they earn. This is why you see so much lifestyle vlogging right now on one channel and then hardcore education on the other channel, because it's working. Creator entrepreneurs are giving people what they want to see, which is always and always has been a portal into the life of the rich and well-known. Famous doesn't really carry the same relevance as it once used to. There are people on the internet with pretty much larger fan bases than many quote-unquote famous people have. And it's just the famous ones have been showcased across international platforms for years and years. Anyway, the point is, lifestyle sells, flash sells, entertainment sells, money talk sells. Some are more prone to the flash, whereas others are actually deterred from it. And what I can see from this flash type marketing definitely outweighs the non-flash ways of doing things. And I'll tell you why. It comes down to people's core desires, right? It's what they really want deep inside of them. And most of the time, people might not even want some of the things that they see from creators. However, what they do want is the freedom to explore their desires, wants, and needs. And it's the freedom which really attracts the viewers more than anything else. That's what I believe. When they see people doing things the way they want to do them, that's exciting for many people. Most dream of having the freedom, to go wherever they want, whenever they want, with whomever they want, and buy whatever they want. So showcasing that lifestyle is the most simplest way to attract a large audience, because naturally many people don't live that sort of lifestyle. So what does getting rich have to do with getting you more clients? Well, to start off, you won't be relying on their business to eat, right? If you already have money, it can give you a freedom in your content where you don't have to hard sell. You just live your life, show it, and people automatically come to you. And I've seen this over and over and over again with so many creators, right? They get the money first, then they live their life and showcase it at the same time. Then the viewer wonders, I wonder what they do, which makes them watch more and more videos. The flashy side of things sometimes offends people, but you have to realize that offending someone, not by any fault of your own, but just by striking a reaction from them, is better than no reaction at all. So if people are commenting, they're hating, that means what you said has resonated with some, if not many. The thing that offends people is the fact that you've done something they haven't or they want to do. So it's not really hate, it's just a tiny bit of envy towards you. Now, if you just focus on getting rich, the rest would definitely fall into place and your content style would drastically change. Now, you would speak with more confidence, boldness, openness, because you're essentially free to live as you please. And viewers sense that also. There's something about how you show up on camera. It lets people know where you're at. And in this competitive landscape of YouTube, it makes more sense just to get rich first, because you can do more in terms of marketing, you're hiring, outsourcing, investing in your production, you name it, right? You've got the options. So the truth is, people don't have time to get to know you, right? You have to win them over in a very, very short space of time. And studies actually show, check this, people scroll the height of the Eiffel Tower every single day. So they have all the choice of content they could ever wish for. So you're probably thinking, if you get rich, will that guarantee you to get more clients? Well, in life, there are no guarantees. But on the internet, this can drastically help you on your journey. So let me give you an example, right? I listen to YouTubers in the business space who never show any flash, but on their channel, they might talk about it in detail, right? I watch some that talk about it and show it simultaneously. And I also watch some who don't talk about flash, but it shows through what they are doing in a non-in-your-face type of way. So the key recurring theme here is that they are talking about it or they're showing it in some form of way. You know, it's social proof. It's showing people you have something they want. Let me give you this analogy, right? You go to a shop to buy some Nike trainers. They aren't showing you pictures of the Nikes. They're showing you the physical proof of the shoe, right? You can touch it. You can try it on. You can see if it fits. And think of your content to get clients in the same way. Show them with the proof that you have so they can try it on and see how it fits. Let them figure out, are you for them or you're not for them? You know, are you someone they can buy into or not? Major bonuses if you're already rich from doing something, because that something will be a rocket fuel and an advantage over many in the space that you're in. You're going to spark reactions that get people to love you or hate you. Either way, you are winning, right? So if you want to get more clients, just get rich. It's that.